Hi, my name is Wolf Johnson, and I'm going to recite the poem "Remember How We Forgot" by Shane Koyczan. Thank you. Remember how we forgot. Remember how nobody really died in the wars we fought because each gunshot came from our fingertips. And we never really kept them loaded just in case. Because each enemy was a friend. None of it was about oil, religion, or land. It was all just pretend. Remember how we used to bend reality like we were circus strongmen. Like our imaginations were in shape then. Like we were all ninjas trained in the fine deadly art of did not. Like I totally got you. Did not. Remember how we forgot. Remember how our parents told us never to look directly in the sun, and how we were their sons, so we would never look directly in the mirror in fear that we would go blind. Remember how we used to find any old reason just to call someone we were crushing on. Like we could pawn off our sense of embarrassment by a chunk enough of courage until they'd have us asking them about math and stuff, and how stuff was just stuff. Like I heard you're getting braces, and how braces were and are still kinda hot. Remember how we forgot. Remember when we all caught mono and our parents said, "Oh, the kissing disease," and our first steps into gangstahood had us saying, "Mother, please," even though we've never kissed anyone, even though we'd never done half the things we said we'd done. We spun yarn like Rumpelstiltskin spun gold. We told ghost stories not knowing we ourselves would one day become ghosts, haunting the hallways of schools, poltergeists breaking all the rules of silence in the library. But we had no chains to rattle, we had no voice to battle the fact that we had no vocal cords, only fingernails on chalkboards. We would scream, shout, and yell, trying to tell ourselves that what experience could teach us what no teacher taught. Remember how we forgot? Once upon a time, our dreams hung like apples, waiting to be picked and peeled, and hope was something that needed to be reeled in order to fill the always empty big fish bin with the one that got away, and proudly say that this time, impossible is not an option, because success is so akin to effort and opportunity that they could be related. So we took chances. We figure skated on thin ice, believed that each slice of life was served with something sweet on the side, and failure nearly wasn't as important as the fact that we tried. Because in this war against frailty and limitations, we supply the determination that makes ideas and goals parents of possibility, and we believe ourselves to be members of this family. Not a branch on one tree, but a forest whose roots make up a dynasty. So when I call you sis or bro, it's not lightly. And when I ask you to remember, it's because the future isn't what it used to be. So remember now. Pay tribute to every sacrifice laid upon the altar of somehow, for all the times that somehow we overcame, somehow we pushed on, somehow we've gone the distance, and in going there we have possessed the freedom it takes to map the uncharted of any and everywhere. We are unbound, 6 feet above the underground where we will one day come to rest. So until then, test the limits, test the borders and the boundaries, as if the headquarters of potential lay right beyond the world's edge. And let the belief that all of us have equal right to hope be the pledge you take to make the unachievable as inconceivable as the false fact that we were never here because we were here. And every memory is as dear to us as every slow motion moment or held breath. Each moment before death, every first kiss, first dance, near miss, last chance, yes, no, maybe so. Let us go the distance once more. Let us remember all the times that we were and were not. Let us remember that the point is what we can get, and what we can get is what we got, because let us live in between the moments in which we connect each dot. Because let us burn like an ember, capable of starting fires, because each moment inspires the next. Let us live with a memory that puts ourselves in the context, that would make us aware as if it were our next of kin in any Big Bang or extinction level event. So let now be our advent. Let us live like we meant it. Let us burn like we mean it. Because honestly, this world doesn't give a shit if we end in a train wreck or a car crash, if our story ends with a dot or a dash, if we were dust or ash. Because all we are is all we'll be, and all we are is the in-between of so far so good. So forget every would, could, or should not. Forget remembering how we forgot. Live like how a plot twist exists now in a memory, because we burn bright. Our lights leave scars on the sun, and let no one say that we will be undone by time's passing, because the memories we are amassing stand as a testament that somehow we bend minds around the concept that we see others in ourselves, that self-knowledge cannot be found on bookshelves, because who we are does not solely bear on how we appear. So look in every mirror and know that that reflection is the beginning of a story, and that story begins with, we were here. Thanks for watching. Yep.